Okay, welcome to another battle report. We're not at home, we're on the road. Look who we've got. We've got Scotland's only Warhammer hero. It's Mr. John Harper.
Hello!
And Chicken Dog has travelled. So today we've come to our national gaming venue. So this is common ground. It's closed tonight, but the owner's been so kind as to let us in to have a dedicated session. We've hired our table. We've got our masks. We're physically and socially distant. And we've set up the table for what we're playing?
Blade's Edge.
Yes. And we are in the realm of Shimon. And I picked. Whether or not that's a clever thing, we'll soon see. So here's the battlefield. We have got everything's entangling. This is the case. This is volcanic. Entangling. Oh, volcanic. An overgrown river. Lovely. And over here we've got a damned thing. Damned and commanding wood. Oh, my good nature is telling me even if I win the roll off, I'm not going to switch sides though, because I'm not that sort of person. Although I need it. So first of all, I'll talk through mine. Mine's quick. We're back to triple Mortarchs. So we've gone Legion of Night because we do love the ambush, and because we get to get +1 to our save in our own territory. We've padded out the battle line with a unit of 40 skellies with spears and 2 tens of skellies with swords. We have a vampire lord who can fly. We have Arkan the Black, Manfred, Neff, and 4 harbingers for the 3d6 charge, coming in 9 away. And we'll go over to Mr. Harper's filth in a second. If I can remember what they've taken, we have got Overwhelming Dread for more debuffs, Pinions to redeploy fast, Decrepify for -1 attack, I think it is. I'll check it in a minute, and only 1d6 charge. And the little fella has got Vile Transference to try and heal up these fragile Mortarchs who die really fast to shooting. Yes, so Let's have a quick look. Let's see what we're facing. No editing here. We're just going straight in. So, what have we got, Mr. Harper?
So we've got Tzeentch, Disciples Tzeentch, and the Pyrophane cult.
Pyrophane cult. Nobody takes Pyrophane except you, do they?
I know, it's great. So Pyrophane cult, the army consists of a Lord of Change with Full Duality and Infernal Gateways as spells. He's got the artifact, the command trait from the Pyrophane cult that gives him a 6 to hit on his shooting weapon, does D3 mortal wounds, and stop rolling there, and -1 to save against, -1 to hit against shooting. A Gaunt Summoner, just because of Gaunt Summoner, and a Zangor Shaman. And we've got 3 units of Acolytes, 30, 20 and 10, and 3 Zangor Enlightened on disc in a Witchfire Coven, and 10 Pink Horrors because Tzeentch.
Yeah.
And hopefully some summoning to be done, and 2 endless spells.
That's summoning over there then.
Yeah. And 2 endless spells in the form of the Burning Sigil of Tzeentch, which is brilliant and amazing and I love it, and the Prismatic Palisade, which probably isn't going to be much cop against you, because it's mostly to be put up against shooting, but it could be useful as well. And
so the Palisade can block off a bit of space, and it can make things, gives cover and stuff. What does the Burning Sigil do then?
The Burning Sigil's great. You cast it, and at the end of the movement phase, you roll a d6, and then you apply the result to a unit within 12 inches. What you want is you want a 1 for comedy value, because if it hits a unit, it does d3 mortal wounds. If it slays any models, one of those models becomes...
Oh, a spawn. And you brought 2.
And I brought 2.
Because there's 3 Mortarchs, surely one of them's going to go.
Possibly. So in a game at Northern Invasion a couple of weeks ago, I actually got 1 unit, got affected by it twice, so I got 2 spawn out in 2 turns, consecutive turns. And the spawn aren't particularly brilliant or anything, but you can actually put them up within 3 inches of an enemy unit.
Okay. So it's useful.
It is useful. And in fact, one of them I spawned onto an objective to claim it.
You're a bad man.
So it's brilliant. And then, so the whole point of the Pyrophane cult is Pyrophane cult gives all the Acolytes +1 to hit with their bolts, the Sorcerer's bolts. So if they get their spell off, they're hitting on 3s instead of 4s, wounding on 3s, -1/1 rend, and there's a lot of firepower in the army, so...
Yeah, and can they shoot in the hero phase or something janky?
The Witchfire Coven means I can shoot 1 unit in the hero phase.
Okay.
So in theory, if I can get 30 shots off in the hero phase from the big unit and then all 3 units off, it could be a lot of firepower. Plus,
what's the range on the shooting?
Sadly, it's only 18 inches.
18,
but
okay.
they're 6-inch moves, so
24-inch threat. That's what we need to remember, chicken dog.
It's an effective range. The chicken's got 18-inch on his weapon, which is shooting attack. The chicken's range.
Yeah.
And the Gaunt Summoner's got a shooting attack as well. And then depending on how my magic goes in summoning, I do like summoning the Heralds of Tzeentch because they also have shooting attacks. And with one of them being on a desk, it gives a huge amount of movement on the table. So, you know, I can end up popping up units.
How many casts do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A turn minimum, but depending on you know, the realm. Unfortunately, we're not in the realm where I get an extra spell. I want it to be in Gyron because you get an extra spell. But I get 9 a turn, and I should reliably get all 9.
And I get 8.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of magic. So
and
we should get some summoning.
Spells.
He's gonna learn Curse of Years and do it on Arcan.
That's the plan.
That's the objective. Right then, we're gonna go around. So Blade's Edge, from round 2, whoever loses priority, or whoever goes second, chooses an objective to remove.
Exactly.
And I believe you just get 1 point per objective.
Yeah, 1 point per turn per objective.
Yeah.
So
okay. Right. Well, we'll roll off the sides, and I'm pretty sure we're going to stay like this, regardless. And then we'll set up, and then we'll come back. Okay, we are deployed. We have deployment. So, me first. We have 10 skellies getting ready to... We've deployed 9 back so that a 1-inch run will get us into claiming the objective. We've got Arcan and his little claw caddy in the back at the middle. Chicken, indeed. We've got another 10 skellies doing the same as those ones. Unfortunately, they're on Volcanic. Manfred, the bait, is out on the left flank on the 12-inch line, just out of range for shooting, but hopefully it'll mean that we get first turn. We've got 40 skellies in the grave, so that they can be pulled out after the volcanic tests to claim this one. And we've got Neff and 4 Harbingers in ambush. So, there we go. That is my deployment. Talk us through you, John. What's going on?
20 Acolytes, 30 Acolytes, 3 Enlightened, Zango Shaman, Gaunt Summoner, Chicken, 10 Pink Horrors, 10 Acolytes, and the Destiny Dice, because that's the part.
Oh, Destiny Dice. We all love Destiny Dice.
And a cup of tea from tea.
And a cup of tea.
Oh, that's not a great roll. So 2 5s, 3 4s, 2 3s, 2 2s, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 dice.
So what were you hoping for?
Couple of 6s, couple of 1s.
Ah, good.
Thankfully, the Gaunt Summoner has aspect of Tzeentch, because I've got an extra artifact from having the battalion. An aspect of Tzeentch, whenever I use a Destiny Dice, I roll a d6 on a 5+, I get the Destiny Dice back.
Oh, good.
So if I churn enough, I'll get the 6s and 1s I want. That's the plan anyway.
Okay, so it's all down to you. It's your choice.
I'll take first time.
Oh, he's taking it. He's going for it.
I'm doing it.
He's doing it.
Doing it.
He's doing it. He's gonna, just in terms of grave sites, I have 2 here because I'm hoping to pull my 40 skellies onto this objective. I was hoping to go first to do that. This could be an issue, but we'll see. And then there's 2 more beneath the fingers. Cannily blocked off by Mr. Harper. So, Mr. Harper's going to go first. We'll stick you on the side, and then we'll see. We'll come back after the hero phase. Depends on how intense it is. We'll either come back then or after movement, but we'll see how things go. So it was an involved hero phase. So rather than us try to remember things after movement, talk us through the edited highlights, John.
Edit highlights were the Lord of Change is sitting next to the commandant, so I got an extra command point at the start. I got one for turn 1, and I had one already for the having a battalion, so I used one of those command points to use his command ability to give himself and all demons within 18 inches +1 to cast. The 3 units of Acolytes all cast Gestalt Sorcery. The Pink Horrors cast Channel Pink Fire. The Lord of Change cast the Burning Sigil of Tzeentch. And the Realm spell to give the Zangor Shaman +1 to their save. The Zangor Shaman cast Mystic Shield on that unit of 30 Acolytes. The Gaunt Summoner put Shield of Fate on the chicken, and then sacrifice his second spell to summon a small unit of 5 Pink Horrors. I think that was everything.
I think so. Sounds about right.
There is something else to do in the hero phase, before I forget. This unit of Acolytes are within range of damned sorcery. They roll a 6, so they take D3 mortal wounds. 1. On a 6 up, I ignore it with a shield. I don't ignore it, I kill a guy. Then I re-roll him once to hit.
Yeah. I don't think you have to roll the 6 for that, you just do it.
Do you? Oh, well, yeah. So this unit then, thank God I rolled the 6 then the 1, eh?
Yeah.
This unit takes 2 mortal wounds. Both go through, so I kill 2 of them.
So you re-roll him once to hit.
Re-roll him once to hit.
Yeah.
Just in case. Now, battle shot, they would, so lower battle shot there, but there, that's it.
Yeah.
We've taken...
All good. See, I did the normal thing I do and be lazy and not change, and I've just got a side that's absolutely hot chin with volcanic terrain, so
it's going to be fun for Stu.
yeah
That ends the hero phase. There you go.
There ends the hero phase.
No
so
shooting in it though, because you're not.
Yeah, I was out of range. I pulled myself back, but I also pulled myself back so that I couldn't be dispelled, which also meant I couldn't dispel. So anyway, we're gonna watch.
Summoning points.
8 summoning points, but he spent 2 destiny dice but didn't get those back.
Which is a shame.
Yeah, we can do that on here. So movement's taken place. We're at the end of movement. So people have utched forward. They've taken control of their objectives a bit more cautiously over here, given the threat range of Manfred. But now we're going to see what this sigil does. So what does the sigil do?
Yes!
It rolls a 1. Is that good?
Yes, so I pick a unit within 12 inches. Currently that unit is basically...
That's not within
just
12.
Me. That's
just you.
So I'm going to pick the Pink Horrors.
Uh-huh.
The unit takes D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
2. Being Pink Horrors, they get a 6 up save against that.
Okay.
So don't get out. So I kill 2 Pink Horrors.
Good. Well, less good because...
Boo. But those 2 Pink Horrors become 1, 2, 3 and 4 Blue Horrors.
Mm-hmm.
What a shame. But also, if any models were slain, I set up a spawn within 3 inches of the slain.
Okay. This makes me sad. Okay. That's pretty good.
And it's within, not wholly within, so haha. Brilliant.
Sounds good. Right. So this is going to be an issue. I'm gonna, yeah.
Oh, it's a double 6, but it's almost worth it for the comedy value.
Oh, it will be worth it. So shooting, there is no shooting.
Nothing is in range. Nothing. No, those those horrors have only got a 12-inch range.
We were talking because the river is overgrown, so
Yeah.
the big targets, the Mortarchs, can fly, so they can be seen. But the units that I'm going to be claiming objectives with, the skellies and things, it's going to mean that John's going to have to advance his forces across the river so that they can shoot. It must be steaming or something. It must be something like that.
It's probably actually a lava river. It's a blue. It's a funny blue Chamon metal river. That's
Yeah,
steaming heat.
there's something going on.
Yeah.
So are you saying that this needs a double 6 to get
It
in?
needs a double 6 to get in.
Okay, go on then. Let's see it. Let's see a double 6. If you had some orange Northern Invasion dice, you know this would be an auto charge.
Oh, worth trying, but it's fine.
No.
He's done his job. He's got the objective.
Okay. So yeah, so you claim 4
Yes, I get 4 points.
because you've just got a sneaky one there
Yeah.
at the end. So this means I've got to... Yeah, I'm going to have to think going into the bottom of the round for Legion of Night, turn 1. We can do this, chicken dog. We can do this. Okay, here it goes. So we've blinked early. I should always learn, but not today. Not today. So we've advanced. We've run forward, snatching this objective. We've put the Mystic Shield on. Arcan's got Mystic Shield and +1 to hit on.
Second.
This fella had to stand still because he scratched the floor with Morbeg's Claw. Unit of 40 have come out to claim the centre objective. The unit of 10 have advanced. We've gone strong on the left flank. So we're going to need an 8-inch charge with Manfred, a 10-inch charge with Neff, and a 9-inch charge with the Harbingers. We've only got 1 command point though,
Yeah.
so it's going to be a tricky one. So let's see what we get. We're going to go with the... I'm going to roll it on here. We don't believe in shooting. Shooting's for...
Harbingers first, 3d6.
Yeah, Harbingers first. Needing a 9. Getting a 12. So they're in. So, right. I'm gonna have to move. Well, yeah. I'll have to. Normally, I see people on battle reports rolling one after the other, which is a bit cheeky.
Yeah.
Because then I'd know whether or not Neff and Manfred would go in, and I'd move my first unit accordingly. So I think you should always have to complete your first charge, then come back and do your next one. So I'm going to stop. Oh, there you go. Look at this. I can hand over to my glamorous assistant.
I got the technology.
Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no. So 12 with the first model has to move 12 inches.
Yeah.
Now then, let me work out whether or not. So are they still fighty? How does it work that they get better?
They see the future, or glimpse the future. So that means if an enemy unit within 3 inches of them attacks before they do, they get to reroll hits and reroll wounds.
Okay.
That's all hits and all wounds.
Okay. So at the moment, remind me how good these things are.
They're acolytes. They're shite.
But you buffed them.
They're no, all they've got is reroll once to hit, and the spell is -1 rend on their shooting, but they're not getting to shoot you. So 5 up save, 6 up after save against all damage.
Okay. We'll try and kill them. Alright, so let's move these fellas up. They attack in 2 ranks. Okay, so that's them. Neff needs a 10. So I'll go here.
This thing swings about a lot if you're not careful just a minute.
Oh yeah, see, it's skilled. Neff doesn't get in.
Spending your command point?
No. Heavens no. An 8 for Manfred.
Oh! Manfred getting... 4 of them should kill the acolytes. It's really,
Yeah.
is it worth the risk, Stu? Is it worth
I need to get him in as well.
Spend the point, Stu. Spend the point. Oh! Arcan rolls a 6.
No, Manfred.
To be honest with you, none of them are the real Mortarch.
Oh, come on. Give it here.
Oh, that's true.
You're a bad egg. Right. Oh, okay. So this isn't good. We need a double. I've always say I shouldn't rely on a double. So now I'm gonna have to pile the way I didn't want to pile.
So never rely on a double until you need to.
Right, I'm gonna do this off camera and then we'll roll it and see how many are left. I'm gonna struggle to get more than 2 models within 6 of that objective though. So we'll come back in a minute. I need to try and obliterate them. I don't think I can kill all 20. The Harbingers did their job. The Acolytes are no more. They cunningly piled in the remaining ones so that they were all contesting the objective. Unfortunately, that meant that they were out with 6 inches of the hero. So they were -15 to the bravery. They didn't make it, but well, could be worse. The counter charge will be devastating, no doubt.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
So, should we go for some? I get 4 points as well, so that's 4 points each. We'll go to it.
5.
5.
I will take the turn.
He takes the tie and he takes the turn. I'll put you onto speed frame. Oh, that's if you're taking it. I take it. He's taking the turn. Right. We'll come back after Tzeentch hero phase.
Do you not want to tell the world which objective you're running?
Oh yeah, I get to choose. It's not going to be this one. Now. Yes, I'm going to think for a second. Which one of mine should I burn? I may as well burn. Let's think this through. I think this is probably going to be the one that goes the easiest. So, am I stupid to burn my own objective? Am I stupid to burn my own objective, John?
I have no idea. Don't know why you're asking me.
I think I'm not stupid to burn my own objective.
Many things, but I am not, shall we say, the champion of champions of gaming. You wanted John's opinion, phone Mr. Bayless.
Right, I'm going to burn my own objective. There you go, it's gone.
Oofed. You did as well.
Because the idea being, and I'll talk to the people around my lunacy, I didn't want to burn that one because I want the chicken and his cohort to stay put, really. I didn't burn the middle one because that's where all my guys are. The thinking was they were going to take that one anyway, and I think it's more difficult to take the other 3. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Did you expect that one to go?
No, that's not what I'm don't know if fucking asking me, so it keeps right. We've firmly established my place is not at the top of the tree, so I don't know. I haven't got a clue.
It's all right, we can sit together. This is the bottom end of the gaming hall as well, by the way, people. The top tables are up there. It's in darkness to us because it's foggy and far distant.
The fog of war, we never see that end of the building.
So the hero phase is done. There's been some spells, there's been shenanigans. Tell us all about it, John.
The Lord of Change uses free unbind to get rid of the Sigil of Tzeentch.
And then double wand the recast.
And double one the recast. Folded reality to bring back my 2 pink horrors that died. He took a command point from me on command and he spent the command point and it's +1 to cast for demons within range. The pink horrors did their channel pink fire. That unit of acolytes did their Gestalt sorcery. The Gaunt Summoner put Mystic Shield on them and Shield of Fate on them.
Okay.
The Zangor Shaman successfully gave them the Realm spell to give them +1 to their save, but then failed Arcane Sorcery. And they took 6 shots at the Mortarchs and put 1 wound on. And that ended the command phase.
Yes, so we're going to go over to movement and then shooting's going to happen. Which I fear. I fear it. So we've witnessed shooting. Look at this. Poor Arcan. He's never hurt anybody. He's taken 9. He's got 2 wounds left. That was because of that Lord of Change. He's a bad egg. He's a bad egg.
So
He's picking on him.
Lord of Change got 2 6s to hit with his Pyrophane ability, which became D3 mortal wounds each. And I rolled a 5 and a 6, who took 6 mortal wounds. And then how many wounds from the rest of the shooting?
Well, whatever's left. Yeah, so he took 6 and then another 3.
So he's
got 2
wounds.
left. Yeah.
Is he 11?
Yeah, he only has 11 and he only has a 6-up death save. So,
poor
sad days. And a Morghast has fallen to shooting from all this. So yeah, now we're going to go to the charge phase. So what's going to charge?
So the first charge, the charges will be the spawn, maybe the horrors, the spawn, the horrors, the Zangor and the Shaman.
Okay. So whichever order you want.
Well, the important one is the Zangor.
Why?
Because my agenda this turn is Reckless Abandon. So I pick, at the start of the charge phase, pick 1 friendly Tzeentch unit that is 9 inches or more from an enemy unit.
That's why you move 9 in.
And if I successfully charge, that unit gets +1 to its attacks characteristics.
Oh, good.
Meaning that those 4 enlightened will have
too many attacks.
13 on their 13.
And Manfred's the same. 4 plus, 6 plus. It's not very good resilience.
So that's the charge that matters.
So which one are you going with first?
The one that matters.
The one that matters.
And they're wholly within 6 inches of the down disc. So that's cocked.
9.
I'm not even going to. I need. They're 9 away. They're all 3 of them 9 away. They're in.
They're in. Oh no! It's not an entangling river. It's an overgrown river. For a moment, I had a small glimmer of joy in my heart.
And then the Zangor Shaman is going in as well, just in case.
He's a loon.
There's a reason for that. Oh, he fails.
He can go into these skeletons, look.
He can, but he's not. He's going to spend a point to reroll that.
He's going to have to go quite far to get over this guy.
Yeah, so I didn't position him very well. Should have done better with that. That's fine. Ah, well, that's fine.
No joy.
Okay. The horrors, I've just decided I'm going to go for their 9 inches to get into your manny there. Oh, fine.
An 8.
That's fine. Go get it. The spawn. The spawn.
Spawn. Oh!
Right.
Nobody cares. There's not even an objective here.
Oh, the horrors fail as well.
Oh, it's a 3 from the horrors. Oh, that's it. They're going to feel the wrath of Arcan. He's coming. He's going to come back.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do?
No.
Not that. Am I going to do that? No, I'm not going to do that. That's fine. That is fine. So that's the only charges down. I've got one.
So we've got one combat.
That's the one that matters.
So, at least I'm not going to... Well, I'm not going to survive. Let's see it. Go on, I'll let people see the devastation of... How many attacks? 30 or something ridiculous.
Your champion gets 4 base, then the other 2 get 3
It's the discs that matter though, isn't it?
Not really. The discs have only got... it's combination. But again, so from the spears, it's 13 attacks.
I've got no debuffs up yet because I've burned all my command points. I can't even do anything. Have I got anything on him? Did he even get Mystic Shield? He failed it, didn't he?
He failed it, yeah. So I'm within 12 inches of the Zangoshan.
Yeah.
I really wanted them close enough to give them to use the realm effect on him. That's why I was charging him in to give him the realm effect, because that would have been overkill, I think. But they're within 12 inches, meaning they get +1 to hit. So they're hitting on 3s, but no rerolls because I'm going before you. Hitting on 3s.
Good. No rerolls.
With the spears.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3s with the spears. So that is 2, 4, 6, 7 spears at -1.
7 spears.
So 5 ups.
3, 6, 7, 5 ups. Here they come. So
Jesus wept, Stuart.
just two. Can I just say thank you to John for buying these dice for us? Back when he was our Scotland coach, he picked these magnificent dice. So thank you very much,
Money
John.
well spent, but not for me.
So 4 death saves. Come on, let's have it again. There we go. 3 wounds. He's getting them back. No, he's going to die because the discs are going to munch him now, aren't they?
Right. Okay.
Okay, so let's see what discs do then.
So no, it's the beaks first. So
What?
We've got beaks. So 1 beak attack each, plus 1 each for the agenda.
There you go. This is it, people.
Hitting on 3s, because +1 from there. These only wound on 5s. So that's 1 wound. It's a straight save though.
Come on, Manfred. Here we go. Oh, I've got a Notorious dice. Come on, Notorious. It's a 6. There we go.
So then it's 3d3 plus 1 attack. So it's d3 plus 1 attack from each disc. So it's 3d3. Oh! So that's 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 2, 3. Again, these are 4s.
Come on, Manfred.
Oh, and
That's
then
it.
these are
Come on,
3s.
Manfred. Come on.
Oh, 2 at -1.
Oh, 2 5-ups. Come on, John.
It's just saving the 2 ups.
Here they go from John. Oh, that's 1 through.
Goes through, does d3 wounds.
Come on.
2.
2.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Oh, he takes another 2 though. Poor Manfred.
That is gutting.
You're going to rile the Mortarchs
He
here.
should have died there. He really
Okay.
should have died.
Right then.
Screw you, Manfred. Screw you.
Manfred. The real Mortar. Oh shit. Oh, it's a good job that was empty. So, go on, I'll get the scroll out. Look, everybody wants to see a bit of Manfred action. Here he is. I have brought the cards, but we're going to use the book. We're going old school. Oh Christ. There we go. So, he didn't cast any spells successfully, so he doesn't get his +1 to hit and wound. 4 attacks with Geistver.
He's taken 4. What does that do to him?
Oh, that's just when we get down to his ebon claws.
Okay.
First of all, we're going with his sword.
Yeah.
So his sword are 3s and 3s. No buffs, no nothing.
2 misses.
So that's 2 at rend 1.
Okay, so then only a 5 up becomes a 6 up, but I did get the realm spell on them. And we're in Shimon, and that I believe adds 1 to their save. Yes, it does.
Yes.
So that puts me back on 5s.
Okay.
Both fail.
So that is 6 damage. Look at these 6s. These are fine dice,
So
John.
you've killed 1.5.
Okay, that's his sword. In with the sickle. 3s and 3s. Ooh. So that's another 1 at rend 1.
So again, it's a straight 5. Goes through.
Oh, that one's good. Then we've got the claws. So he's taken
4.
5.
5.
He's taken 5. Oh dear. So he's down to 4 attacks.
Okay.
These are 4s and 3s. Yeah. So it's 3 at rend 2.
Good, they go straight through.
6 damage.
So that's another 6. There's 3 guys you've killed the unit.
Oh. And then let's just do the thingies. The spirits. The spirits wanted to go. Oh, they all do shit anyway. So he gets 2 back.
Actually, scratch that. +1, -1. Yeah, they go straight through, yeah.
He gets 2 back for killing. and he's now +1 to cast
Oh, you see,
for an
I thought I was
unbind.
going to kill him. I should have killed him. That save. That first save.
Oh, and the Armour of Tempelhof, because everybody loves when I remember that. Gets
Even
one
though
back
I
for
have to
that.
Remind you, everybody, to gain.
So he would have actually had an extra attack as well, because he only took 4, not 5. Look at me go. So yeah, this is him to say that he's +1 to cast.
Okay.
Good manny. So I retain control.
Yes, you do. So I score 2 points.
2 points for John. So
Oh, that's not good.
it's 6 points for John, 4 points for Stu, going into hero phase for Legion of Night. Round 2. So the hero phase, there was a bit more success. Arcan's still looking poorly though. He's got a Mystic Shield on him. There's Mystic Shield on these skeletons. There's a Mystic Shield on these skeletons. This is all coming from Arcan spam, because he can spam Mystic Shield and Arcane Bolt now 3 times. Let's think. The big man has got... He's used his command ability. He's also got... Christ knows what. Oh, +1 to save, because he got the Shimon spell. And he's also +1 to hit and wound with Geistvi, his sword, because he cast a spell successfully. Neff has made these immune to rend.
The important thing, Stu.
What's that?
Who now knows Curse of Years?
Oh yeah, Curse of Years was cast on the 12. I was rubbing my hands together. And then the Lord of Change rolled 1/6, which meant that they both turned to 6s, and then he got +2. So now this big chicken knows Curse of Years, and we're hoping beyond hope that Arcan dies to Curse of Years, because that will be pretty amazing.
That's the plan, anyway.
That is the plan.
If we can get rid of it, although you need to come closer.
I'm
It's
going to
only
come.
12.
Don't worry, I'm going to come close now.
It's only 12-inch range, isn't it? Or is it 18?
16, 16 or 18. Well, we'll have a look in a second.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, we're going to move to movement. We don't believe in shooting, and then we're going to come back just before charges. We have had our movement. The skeletons have run to try their very best to shield for poor limping Arcan.
He keeps running away.
He can only move 4 now, so he's run as fast as his broken legs will carry him. He's trying to take cover behind his minions, but they're going to cross. They're going to cross and shoot and do bad things.
Keeps
I think the
running
chicken's
away.
going to zap him. We've got... He couldn't move because he's scratching the floor still. The blue horrors were a bit of a menace, so I couldn't get Manfred where I needed him. So I'm going to have to charge Manfred into the blues, which means I've had to move these skellies up. I'm hoping basically to get the Morghasts into this unit, Manfred into this unit, and the skellies into him, and to consolidate this left side. And then really pin the baddies back in this corner.
Baddies, my arse.
But we're noble. We're Mortarchs. I mean, you don't get more noble than that. Okay, so some charges, and then we'll come back after combat. So the charges were successful. We've gone in. The The blues are no more. The shaman survives on a wound. I focused on the others just so that if I lost priority, they didn't retreat and take that objective. Over here, 15 were killed by the Morghasts.
Yep.
They've attacked back, but the Morghasts were immune to rend. Not that they were rending, but they were command pointed anyway to be inspired. So they've not gone anywhere, but there's enough of them in that objective to retain it.
Yep.
So at the end of that turn, I score 3 points.
Yes.
So that'll be 7-6. Oh,
No, you got 4.
4, then 3.
So it's 7-6, yes.
7-6.
Yep.
So,
And
then it's priority for turn 3.
This is quite important, I think. Shall we, good sir?
Yes, let's go here.
John rolls a 1.
A 6.
I'm going to cry in the toilet.
Well, okay. And I'll have a quick think. I think I might be letting you go first, though. So
Fair enough.
I think, but I'll...
Because then you can burn the objective.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a think. Okay, so I've decided that I'm going to go first. So which objective do you want to burn, John?
Oh, I wish I hadn't opened the gob.
No, I was always going to go first, I think. Because the thinking behind it is he can only burn one of mine. And so I'm going to score 3 points this turn. Whichever one gets burned. So the back one's gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Actually, no, I'll go with that. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to go into
It makes that unit of skeletons effectively useless.
Legion of Night. Turn 3. Okay, so hero phase. Arcan's still limping at the back. He's not managed to cast much. He put Mystic Shield over here. That's all he managed to get off that wasn't unbound.
Yeah.
Manfred's got the +1 save, and he is he's used his command ability for the reroll ones to hit and wound again. He managed to cast a spell, so he's +1 to hit and wound. Neff managed to fail her spells. Oh no, she did some. No, don't know what she did.
She failed hers because
She
I'm
failed
bound
something,
one
didn't
with
she?
them and I'm bound one with him.
Yeah. So that's that really. It was fairly uneventful, but now we're ready. We've managed to a Wind of Death from Manfred killed
That's
off
a spell, Manfred, did you?
killed off the Zango Shaman. So the Zango Shaman's gone. So that he's now able. They're going to make the Mortarchs are going to try and double team the chicken. We're going to see what we can do, and then we're going to come back after movement. There's been some charges. Both Mortarchs have got over into the chicken. Well, Manfred had to come into the horrors, but he's going to pile into the chicken. We've managed to keep those horrors out and the spawn out for the time being. Whether or not it stays like that, we'll have to wait and see. So we're going to go to combat, and hopefully 2 Mortarchs can take out a big chicken. What do you think, John? John's not impressed. Arcan didn't get in though. Sorry. Right. Neff's piled in first. She's done her attacks. She's got him down to 2 wounds, but the dagger did 1. So at the end of her attacks, I roll a dice, and on a 6, the big chicken falls. Are you ready, John? John's texting for
how much
help.
I hate you.
So, on a
Stu's about
6.
to eat a model if he rolls a 6.
Oh!
Fine, you got away with it.
Damn it. Okay, so it survives on 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He's going to eat it when Manfred comes in, though, so...
Well, if you were canny, you'd pile in round that way if you can get the base. Oh no, because he's still going to be...
He's going to pile in. He should
Yeah.
be able to pile in out of 3 Manfred.
I think even if you pile the other way, yeah, he's still going to manage it, isn't he?
If I go like this, move her. If I go like this, is bloody get your hands off of far as I can into that
I
pink
think
corner.
he's still got you.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
Oh, you dodgy man.
Yeah.
I don't know if
well.
we can go without losing counts. Fine. Anyway,
Anyway.
so Chicken's taken 9 wounds.
9
No, he's not.
wounds.
He's got 3 left. 2 left. He's taken
2
12
left.
wounds. Right. So I've got 4 attacks with the staff.
Who are you going into?
Neferat.
Neff.
Hitting on 3s. All hit.
I'll hit.
Because I've got, I've taken 12 wounds. It's wounding on 4s. 2 wounds, straight save.
So she's on a 4+.
2 damage each.
2 damage each, so death saves. 3 go through. Oof. Okay. Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, Manfred. So 3 go through. Oh, okay, let's do Manfred. I'll stay here to do it just because people like to see Manfred. Because Manfred's everybody's favourite Mortarch. So he's 2s and 2s to hit, re-rolling 1s. This is why he's...
No, he's not. He's 3s, -1.
Oh, he's -1. It's still all hit though.
Yeah, fine.
3s and 3s. So
2 misses.
So 2 misses. Oh, look, he threw me. So 2 at rend 1.
5 up, re-rolling 1s. 5 up, re-rolling 1s. Both go through.
There you go. 5. Chicken falls to double Mortarch fun.
Chicken dead. Boo!
Boo, they say. Sorry,
Boo.
that's how he piled in. So he ended up closer to the closest enemy model, which was the pink he had to charge into, but he still managed.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to conclude the combat and then come back. So, at the end of the Legion of Night turn 3, there's one chap left. Is he going to battle shock, did we think?
So you killed 10 from the unit, bravery 5. So I can't actually.
No, and the -1 because of the
So I'm gonna
Mortarchs
use
as
I'm
well.
going to use that
Okay.
so that I can see if I can get a better dice winner. Nope.
Oh, he's not rolled a single one to come back all game.
So he dies.
He dies.
He dies. Yeah.
So, at the end of turn,
Well, those horrors, you killed 4.
killed 4.
Fine.
They're fine. It's not bad for a free unit. But at the end of that turn, we score 1 point, 2 points, and 3 points.
Yep.
And
Which makes it 10-6 to you
10-6.
with my turn 3.
And we're over to... It's an uphill fight, but it's not beyond the realms of possibility.
It's not. Right, okay, so we'll get a command point.
Okay, there's been some bullying. Neff's being targeted.
Yeah,
She's now taken 7.
the Gaunt Summoner cast Infernal Flames on Neff, and she took 2 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
The Pink Horse cast Channel Pink Fire in herself. You unbound Gestalt Sorcery from them. However, and the Gaunt Summoner's second spell was unbound as well.
Yeah.
They, however, took 10 shots at Neff and put another couple of wounds on her.
So she's feeling it now.
Yeah. So we're now on to the movement phase.
she could have done with killing that chicken last turn and healing 3 wounds.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to come back after movement. We could be down 2 Mortarchs at the end of this turn. So, movement. They've shuffled. They're taking aim. A new guy. What is he?
He is a Fluxmaster who is a Herald of Tzeentch on a Disc of Tzeentch. He's got his own spell, which is Blue Fire of Tzeentch, and he gets an extra spell from the lower Tzeentch, which will be we'll change. I'm going to give him full duality, so I've still got it in there from you.
Okay, so we're going to endure shooting and come back and see what's left. Right then, so we're down a Mortarch. Neff's been shot off. Manfred's taken 5.
Combination of shit and magic, yeah, Neff's taken 5.
It's yeah, it's now going to the charge phase. So spawn.
7.
Seven.
That's enough for the skeletons. So he's going to go for. So he's going to go 7, and he's going to go a nice big 7.
Oh, don't.
Like that.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. The Fluxmaster on his disc only gets 6. That's not enough.
Not enough because he's 9 away.
Pink Horrors get a 5. That's more than enough. So like that. Okay, that should be fine. We'll get them sorted out in a second. And then these acolytes are going as well.
Okay. 3.
I'm actually out of 3 choices. I've nudged them. They were actually 4 away.
Okay.
And you can get within a 3-inch charge, unfortunately. That's fine though. That's fine. That ends the charge phase.
Okay, so we're going to go through combat and see what's left. Combat. Manfred killed some. He's down to 3. He did get out of 5, but killed a model, so he's back up. He's going to be +1 to cast in his next hero phase. And John scores a point.
Oh no, I'm.
So we're on
Oh,
9-7.
9-7 with the priority for turn 4.
Priority for turn 4. 4, 1. So I get to choose. I'm going to look at it and do some maths. Okay, so we've powered through that one. The skeletons have run. They've basically shifted forward to get these 2 objectives. This objective at the back was burned. So this unit has also run to try and consolidate, as has Arcan. So we're trying to put a bit of weight here. The Morghasts have charged into the Gaunt Summoner. This isn't any longer here. We've now got 1 pink horror and we've got 18 blues because Curse of Years killed 9 pinks. And then we're going to use our abstract thinking. So we're going to go with Manfred first, then we're going to come back after combat. at the end of the combat phase, Manfred didn't manage to wipe the unit, but they're down to 1 brim. He did lots of damage, and it was 18 plus d6 or something at the end, running away. Or
13 plus d6. Yeah.
So yeah, lots ran. So there's 1 left though. Manfred still stands, and at the end of the Legion of Night, they score 3 points. Oh no, how many have you got within 6 there?
I don't think I've got more than you, actually. Have I got more than you? I've got 1, 2. I've got 2.
And is Manfred in 6?
So I've got 3.
So you've got 3.
So 3 also.
So you retain it then,
Yeah.
because I have to outnumber you. So I only get 2.
Says you've got about an hour and a half until live.
Okay. An hour and a half before it starts. Oh, loads of time then. Coolio.
So how many points did we say you got there? 2.
Yeah, 2. So what's the scores on the doors?
12-7 to you, good sir.
12-7. So it is still mathematically possible to get a draw. You just have to take all 3 with your unit of 10 acolytes and this cheeky moonhead.
Yes.
So we're going into acolytes. Turn 4. It's the end of the shooting phase. He's weathered hero phase shooting. He's weathered shooting. And then he's down to 1 wound remaining. He's alive.
Game's rigged, I tell you. Rigged.
They've got to do something. What are they going to do? Are they going to take all 3? You've already taken this one at the moment.
Well, I can't.
You could retreat him out, and you've got a point there. I think you could probably outnumber me there. You can take 2. There's no way you're getting this. But you can get the points for 2 there without even engaging in combat.
That's true. That is actually true. Well, I can't because those guys moved. I've got no way of getting that way without charging.
Ah.
He can retreat, that's right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge the Fluxmaster, hopefully into him. Yes, he does.
With a 10. Easy.
And,
In fact, he could go and wipe out Arkham.
No, I'm going for 1. And they're staying where they are.
Okay.
I've got that objective.
Oh yeah, you have to be 3 away there. But yeah, you still got it. Is your Brimstone staying in combat?
Brimstone's staying in combat, yeah.
Okay.
Brimstone, Arkham will be dead. Or Manfred will be dead in a second.
Okay, so you're going with first.
Fluxmaster.
Here he comes.
1 attack.
Here he comes.
With his staff hitting on 4s. No.
Okay.
2 attacks with his dagger hitting on 4s.
1 hit.
Wounded on 4.
Oh.
Nope.
Miss.
D3 attacks from the disc.
2.
Hitting on 4s.
1 hit.
Wounded on 3s.
Oh.
-1.
-1. It's a 5+. Rerolling 1s. Oh, it's notorious. It's a 6. Manfred lives. He's going to put it all into the brimstone. He's not dying to a bloody brimstone. He'll put his swords into the brim, everything else into the flux guy.
Okay.
So, 2s and 2s. 3s and 3s. Are my minuses to hit you still?
Yeah, because it's within range of a demon hero.
Okay, so it'll be 4s and 3s then. Rerolling 1s. So it's 3. Rend 1, D3 each. Okay, so the brim is gone. So the Fluxmaster, we're going with the Sickle Glaive. Am I minuses to hit him?
Yeah.
So 4s and 3s. Rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Good up. Oh, so 1 at Rend 1.
6 up. Goes through.
2 damage.
4 wounds left.
1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 1 wound left, hasn't he? So he's only got 2 attacks with the claws. 5s and 3s then. Nope. And then the spirits. Oh no, I was -1 to hit there, so nothing. Hee-haw. But I killed a model, so I get 2 back. Happy days.
So I get a point which puts me on 8.
So the points are
12-8 to you, and I can't win.
12-8. We can't win.
Yeah.
You could still potentially kill a couple of Mortarchs who are hovering on a wound.
Forget priority. We'll move priority.
Oh, okay. 5.
3. Nah. Just go away.
Right. Okay, so just to talk it through, I'd take it. You'd burn one of mine.
Yes.
I think I could score both of the remaining ones this turn.
Yeah, easily. I mean,
and yeah, so you did good. I think that we could say the Mortarchs limp away. I'd be quite happy with that. Are you happy with that?
No, I'm not happy that you killed my chicken. I'm not happy that the Mortarch survived. It's a disgrace, an actual disgrace, I tell you.
Broken Mortarchs. Arcan's done nothing the whole game apart from sitting there.
It's because he got
Good old Manfred.
That's because the chicken did his job.
Chicken did his job. So there you go.
Yeah.
But this is, you're wrapping up using Tzeentch. You're going to the Reapers, aren't you?
Possibly. I'm toying with the idea of going to OBR. I don't know yet. I've written an all-mounted one. What's that one thing left? I've written an all-mounted one, which I think is awesome. But the problem you've got is it any good? You don't know.
Well, it'll look good.
And also, I'm crap at Warhammer, so.
You don't have to be good at Warhammer to enjoy it and be a hero. I get by. No, we're packing up. We're not even going to get out of a curry because we're.
No, and also I'm not too courageous.
Oh no.
I don't know courage is bad for me.
So, what do you think of triple Mortarch, Joy? I don't think you've played my triple Mortarch before.
I have played triple Mortarch.
Have you?
I've definitely played multiple.
You've played multiples. I think you played when I had a dragon and Neff and Manfred.
Yeah.
Legion of Night is the best Legion.
I don't know enough about death to have any valid opinion on that matter.
It doesn't matter, it's just that it's Manfred, so it must be the best.
I genuinely couldn't tell you what any of the differences between any of the Legions are.
Well, I am about to go away and speak on Rantcast about Legion of Night. Well, they want me to speak about other Legions as well, but they don't matter. They don't matter. It's all about Legion of Night.
Honest to goodness, you could literally. I think what it comes down to is I only bother learning about the armies that interest me. And if an army doesn't interest me, I don't bother learning about it. Or I learn just enough to know what's going to kill me when I'm playing.
Yeah, I think you've been playing that army for a long time now, though. We were saying earlier it's about 18 months.
Yeah, but I mean, just trying to think what the first event I took it was. I can't remember.
I think I played you the first event because I played you with my Sylvaneth. It must have been the Fall of the Old World where you summoned my own dryads against me.
Yes, which was an evil thing to do. Brilliant. Are we still on camera?
Yes.
So we played a game at Northern Invasion. And as you know, the Lord of Change learns spells. And who was it cast the spell, Stu?
It was my Brant Wraith.
So Brant Wraith cast the spell to summon dryads. And I am bound with the Lord of the Change. And then we had a check of the rules as written at the time in both the Tzeentch book, the rule book, and of course the Sylvaneth book. And it turns out that any wizard can cast that spell if they learn it, and they can summon dryads. And the rule for summoning dryads is you've got to have the models. So I asked Stuart if he could loan me 10 dryads. He said yes. I then summoned 10 dryads, and I believe I used them to screw up Dorothy.
Yeah, and you killed my Dreadmore.
And I put them through your woods, which they were immune to because the woods don't affect Sylvaneth, and into combat with Dorothy.
Yeah, it was a sad day. I learned not to be as nice when I'm playing Warhammer.
Which is a good lesson.
No, it was good fun.
Yeah.
And I also, because you were Realm of Beasts, and we were playing it at the time where you could take a monster. And I had a spare Dreadnought that I let you use that then ate my arm.
So, 2 Dreadnoughts, and somehow because of bad position on people's parts, I ended up with control of them both. With the Realm of Beasts effects.
Yes, and my army was no more.
Have you got one of these?
Probably. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully that was fun. It's nice to be on the road. Chicken Dog's all tired out because she's had a 7-hour drive and she's
a long day.
Been to work with me for the afternoon, and then it's all go. And then we've got to drive back first thing tomorrow. But no, it's good fun. It's great to stop by.
quick half hour for me.
But yeah, sorry we're not eating curry. I'm going to go and get a curry now on my way back to my hotel. It'd only be right and proper.
I don't see how that again is not right and proper.
Yeah?
I'm stopping off to buy some milk on the way home, so I've got a cup of tea in the morning.
Well, I know I've missed beer on. I've got 12 minutes to get to an off licence. I think I'm going to give it a miss.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm racing for beer, especially if it's early drive in the morning. But thank you very much for joining us, and thank you very much, John, for the great game. Apologies that the Mortarchs did bad things to you. This is my fun list. I remember taking it as a bit of fun, thinking it's themed, and it'd never do very good. And then I managed to win an event and go 5.5 games undefeated in the weekend.
What did you win?
Carnage.
Oh, that's yeah.
So yeah, it was good. So they do the stuff. I like them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different threats.
They've got their moments.
They have, but you did the right thing, focusing on them one at a time.
Yeah, I could definitely. I know I can kill one a turn if I get the combination of spells and shooting off.
They're just so weak. A 4+ save and a 6+ shrug.
Yeah, 4+
it's just nowhere near good
it's
enough.
nothing.
It's nothing.
No.
Right. Well.
Would anyone like to buy some acolytes?
Well, that was that. So, we're on our way back now, driving up the road, long road back to sunny Orkney. It was an interesting game. It was good. It would have been nicer if we could have had a nice curry at the end. It's not often that the Mortarchs get a run out these days. They just die a little bit too fast. It's a shame, but a 4-up save followed by a 6-up death save just isn't going to cut it. So it's not very often they come out, but if things go right, if you get the priorities and those Morghast make the charge, it's still a force to be reckoned with. I think in Shimon as well, getting the +1 to hit. I didn't manage to, it's a bit command point hungry, that list, so I didn't manage to use the Vampire Lord's +1 attacks to give them the 4 attacks, but I did get them on 2s to hit, re-rolling 1s because of Manfred, 3s to wound, re-rolling 1s. They only swung 2 or 3 times in the game, but when they did, they made a bit of a mess. It's good because they're not monsters either, so you can get them onto rain for a 3+, and then with that Shimon spell, you get them to a 2+, so a 2+, re-rolling 1s. Yeah, it's pretty good if you get the Mystic Shield on them. So I probably won't play them very often. I can't see me taking them to tournaments for a while. I do love my Legion of Night. I don't think it's the right time for it, I'm afraid. So maybe Sylvaneth. I am working on. There's a couple of armies I'm doing. We've had 2 guys, Zinc. It's going to be running a starter box army thing where lots of different people are going to be making armies based on just the contents of starter boxes. I'm going to do Feck for that one just because I've already got it all. I've got something ridiculous like 27 flayers because I want to do a blister skin army. So I'll do that for that one. I've already got a Terrorgeist and 2 zombie dragons built, and a Vargul, 3 flayers built and painted, so it's not a massive amount that I need to do. And then the other one is another lad, Stephen. He's going to be running a slow grow where it's 1 unit per month, and I think I'm going to do my Iron Jaws for that one, although I am tempted a little bit by Magakin. I've never had a Chaos army, and I like the idea of the flappy Blight Kings. Like, I just want all Blight Kings and Blight Lords. Like, pretty nice. But yeah, that's that. thank you very much for watching. And thanks for subscribing. If you're not already subscribing, please press the button. When we get to 1,000, we can start live streaming games, and events, and hobby, and just chat, which would be quite nice. Let's see. Aside from that, thank you very much to our patrons as well through the Patreon site. Without your support, we wouldn't have a podcast, we wouldn't have the kit for YouTube, we wouldn't be able to carry on doing what we're doing. So thank you very much for that. In particular to our VIP patrons, I don't have my list of folk, but thank you very much to you all. Apologies if I get one wrong or miss somebody, but we've got Cara Newby, Grant Fraser, Mark Roberts, Sean McKechnie, Shane Kingston, our mystery hero, Andrew Stephen. Thank you very much to you guys for the continued support, and to everybody else. I think that we've got 20 supporters now, 20 patrons, which is really, really cool. If I can work out the technology, I'll actually get a little text thing that cycles at the end. One of the things we want to do after the microphones, which is next, I think then we've been asked for dice cam. Dice cam would be pretty good, especially if we're doing the streaming, so that if we're doing a full game that you can see, you'll be able to see the dice rolls on an insert or superimposed over the table, so that would be pretty cool. But then there is the Vimeo subscription, which I'd quite like to get hold of as well, which is not cheap, but I think in terms of when we start doing tournament events, you can do overlays and you can do quite good stuff. So from what I've looked at it, we can get photographs of different people on either side, and we can get the lists up, and we can do some graphics and messing about. Sounds quite good. Looks alright, so that'll be good. Aside from that, that's what we're doing. Hopefully we'll get another game soon enough. I think the next one we'll be doing will be another one of our solo ones. They're only on the Patreon. I've not released those to the world. I don't know if the world's ready for sitting and watching me for nearly 2 hours actually rolling dice and playing through a solo campaigns. But that's working quite well. I'm going to do the final part of the first campaign probably next week, because I can't see us getting a game anywhere with anyone. Then I think I'm away again for work the week after that, or maybe the last week in October, so I'll take an army on the road again. Take the chicken dog, she's sitting here. I've bought her a booster seat. I don't think you can see her. See if I can tweet. Is there a... No, you can't see it. I'm not going to have a crash, that'd be shit. But yeah, thanks again. And hopefully we'll be back soon. Let us know what you want to see more of. Otherwise, you're going to end up keep seeing KO and Sylvaneth. I would like to get the ogres out. Unfortunately, Tzeentch, one of our regular players, is up in sticks and moving over the water to the mainland. So that's going to seriously reduce, once we get games going again, reduce the folk that can come to play, which is a shame. But we do want to host people. So once people are allowed back into folks' houses, no excuses. I know Andrew's keen on coming up, and Grant is, and one or two other people have said. Mr. Harper, if you're wanting a rematch so much, maybe you should come and fight on my territory. I'll cook you a fine dinner and give you some local whiskey. Anyway, cheers for the support again, guys, and I'll see you soon.